Hey guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. Episode 11 is coming up. The previous episode, episode 10, I've just watched, and a lot of it kind of went the way I was expecting it to go with this girl, whose name I still don't know. But as we were trying to figure out with these flashbacks just the type of person that her mother is and who we're going to be dealing with here, and me trying to work out whether this girl has got good in her or whether she's too far gone or whether she's just the same as the rest of them, we then got a little bit of a surprise, which I didn't know was going to happen, that the minute she heard a baby crying, her whole intentions of planning a possible escape and just feeding everything back to her group that she's tried to get from Henry all went out the window. It's like the trauma just came rushing back to her. So we do know the kind of person that Mother is, and I'm assuming everyone else that's with the group is pretty much on the same page. She calls herself Alpha, and all she wants is her daughter back. Now, I don't know whether to believe her that that's all she wants. It may be. But even if she does, things have just changed because her daughter has relived and gone back through everything in her own mind that incident triggered. That she could quite possibly now not want to go back and want to stay here. And with Henry and with everyone else. Herein lies the problem. You know, in effect, she could be asking for asylum kind of thing. She doesn't want to go back with her mum. She's clearly been traumatized, beaten, abused, all the rest. I don't think this girl's had a very much of a loving upbringing, even up to the point before all of this began, but certainly since the age of 6 and the world went to shit. And I think her mother is at the other end of all of it. Right, let's go find out if that's really all they want. This is episode 11.
Nabila and I are bunned up.
What?
Baby.
We're up the pole. What?
A baby.
Preggers? Got our preg on? I'm gonna be a daddy, Your Majesty.
Nice.
The future begins. I haven't given up on the idea this embodies. I still believe that this will bind us into something more because we are family.
Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Articles 1 through 4. You're getting game as a bloody flashback episode now, aren't you? When I was wanting the story to carry on from where we left it off.
Spider puts the county.
Please don't do that.
Just east of Falls Church.
Going on the hunt? Sure am. Got a problem with that, mister?
I simply assumed the Queen was handling preparations for the fair.
Don't call me that.
Also, if you really don't pay attention with the show, sometimes you don't
all gonna
actually
work
have
out.
a clue where we are,
Yeah.
timeline-wise. And we're back. I
I
count
just
15.
want my daughter. I know you have her.
What if she doesn't want to
Turn
come?
around. Leave now, no one gets hurt.
Now we're showing us. This is a show of force now. Now we're looking about 30 or 40.
Did you kill our friends?
Good.
We found their horses.
Yeah, we need to know that first.
No.
Then show us.
Then I'll just address all of you. Your people crossed into our land. There'll be
No.
no conflict. I'm done talking. Bring me my daughter, or there will be conflict.
What do you think?
No, Daryl, we can't do that.
She ain't getting her.
Then what are you
No,
doing?
he's moving her.
I'm not. Come on.
Hurry these back to preserve the fruits of our labor. The dead will be upon us in less than
He
an hour's
still
time.
talks the same way. A cinema? What's in here?
Movie time. It's movie.
Jerry.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I knew from the last episode there's no way Darryl was just gonna
Go get him.
bring her to the gates and go, off you go.
Now, if it's a fight you're looking for,
You'll go on.
we got enough firepower to light you up.
Is that there, baby?
Brought a baby out here.
We're animals. Animals live out here.
Yeah. That's perplexed me.
I wanted to kill them,
I bet you did.
but I want my daughter more.
That her daughter was so freaked out about the baby then.
It's been 5 years since our last projector bulb burned out. The young ones don't even know what a movie is.
He needs the bulb. Right.
Bear should inspire a sense of whimsy and wonder, right? We're given the gift of joy and lifelong friendship. If that's not worth fighting for, I don't know what the hell is.
And a lot of tubs of butter-flavored coconut oil.
Do you even know if there is actually any projector bulbs here or not? 'Cause there's no guarantee, is there? That was disgusting. You sick learner. Smart.
Where's Henry?
I don't know, why?
He's gonna want to say goodbye.
Daryl.
Now he's gonna
Karen
want to
and
stop
Nico
her
went
from
together,
going.
yeah.
What?
She decided while you were out there.
You know who did this.
All right, split up. Find Henry, we find a girl.
Yeah.
Go!
Dog! Get a scent. I'm assuming they're saying that they went onto their land. But they can't have been here that long. Do you really think that's appropriate for the baby to be here right now? What the fuck are you doing?
To live with the dead means to live in silence. The mother can't quieten the child, and the dead will.
She's a fucking psychopath.
Good boy.
This is how I get him back. Like, I've known Henry since he was a kid. He likes
True.
me. I can talk to him.
That's true. You can't stand it, can you? So you're willing for that woman to sacrifice her child, but you're not prepared to do that with yours. Go get the kid. Get the kid. Can't fucking let this happen. We got another fucking hostage here, in fact. She can't hear sounds if what they're making us hear is what she hears. Oh, this is quite disorientating. How she hears it in the projector room. We got a bulb.
Damn, we're in business.
Good, otherwise it was a waste.
You can break it. Oil from the skin can explode it. No.
And it's been sat here
Surgery.
a long time.
The charter. So I can frame it after all the leaders of the community sign it.
Right, he wants the whole thing, the whole frame.
We're serious. I just don't want you getting your hopes up if it doesn't happen.
And I can't wait to see the look on your face if it does.
We should talk to Jesus about the possibility of taking a sin if things get worse.
Really?
It doesn't mean...
But it might. That's the reality. We have to consider all outcomes. It'd be foolish not to.
Get down there.
Christ, didn't realise they were that big. How are you supposed to get that back in one fucking piece? Don't. Drop it. Oh, fucking hell. You've got to be kidding. Did that just go where I think it went?
Dang.
Arse.
Yeah, woman at Hilltop makes those. They kind of look like coins, but they're not worth
She
anything.
wasn't supposed to come. She broke her own rules.
Yeah, because she's not willing to let you go. I understand what he's trying to do here, but you can't just hide out here permanently.
Stay here.
And hope. Yeah, this is the actions of a teenager. hoping that if you just hide away, it will all just go away and somehow fix itself.
She doesn't want to go back. Her mother hurts her.
Henry,
Yeah, we know that.
if there was something I could do to help her, I would. But Lydia, she doesn't belong to us, okay? All
Lydia?
can look to.
No, there's got to be another way.
There isn't. I'm
She
sorry.
doesn't seem like the type of person you can negotiate with.
When I was about your age, I
That's this world.
saw my parents die. And then someone else close to me died.
Yeah.
Someone special. He left me a letter reminding me that just surviving, it isn't living.
It's not enough.
It took me way too long to get what he really meant.
Sorry, I'm having a sneezing fit.
It's okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna miss you too. I'm gonna be okay.
I don't see any other solution.
So will you, okay?
Your hormones are all over the place when you die. Let them go first, or we do it at the same time. One or the other. I wouldn't have handed her over first.
Thanks for coming to get me.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do. She did.
Yes, Alpha.
Bitch. Oh, that's... I'm where Dowell is right now. I wanna...
Did you get it?
Well, I got it bubble wrapped, and as far as I can tell, it stayed in one piece
But...
after I dropped it.
Yeah.
Where'd you drop it?
Well.
Best guess. Middle aisle.
Shouldn't the Queen's call count for something?
You ought to lose people over a bulb.
As I say, we stay and we fight for what we came for.
Oh!
It's just a few kills each.
I can never fucking read Carol. When I think she's gonna go one way, she goes the other. Can we get the arrows back afterwards? Or at least some of them. Got his head cut in half. Now you're just showing off.
We've all lost so much, and with Henry gone.
He's safe with Daryl, and I'm here with you. Maybe we're done losing for a while.
Come on, you know what it's like. Any bulb, just a normal bulb. If you have one bulb left and you were in a house that only has one light, you know the minute you put that motherfucker in and turn it on, it's going to go. Unfortunately, a lot of what we take for granted in our normal world, if it sits there,
I get why we had to do it.
decaying, they don't last.
I think you know better than anyone what we just sent her back to.
Yeah. Do you want more people to bury because Dowell decided to start a war with her?
The world is just shit sometimes,
Yeah, isn't it?
and you live with it. Sometimes that's all you can do. I did what I had to do today. We all did.
Need more of that. It's better than it being in some dusty museum like the Constitution is. Not that it's the real one on show anyway, but they must obviously have some reels that they've gathered over the years that they've managed to rescue. It didn't go as it should, and yeah, the world and life is shit sometimes, but it could have gone a lot worse. I was expecting it to. She's writing something for you. Right. Going with you. To be continued. We ain't done with that, are we? Okay. Alright guys, episode 11. The last couple of episodes have been really, really enjoyable. I'm not supposed it could have gone any other way than it did. And like I was mentioning at the ending commentary there, that Daryl is... He's been told by many people, Michonne, Rick, I've lost count, that he's good at making judgment calls. He's good at being the saviour He's good at being the protector. He's good at being the tracker. But he's also a very good judge of character. And that will have hurt him, but he knew he couldn't go against all of them there, because you'd be burying bodies right now had you done so. In that particular moment, with how it was, standing head to head, toe to toe there. But Henry can't live with it. He's gone running after her. Now he's going to go and do the same. It's like I say, Daryl doesn't really show much of how he feels deep inside, other than to Carol on the odd occasion, especially like when he lost Beth, when we lost Beth. That broke him. But this woman, I get alpha. I get it. Alpha male, alpha female. She's almost as bad as Negan. We're all Negan. I take it they're all alpha. They're all her, right? I knew she was going to smack her one the minute she was handed back. I could just see it coming. Ugh. It really grates you, but it's not over, is it? It's just not over. And we had our little, treasure hunt for a fucking projector bulb, which went wrong initially. And just when I thought I've got, the lowdown on Carol, she always does the fucking opposite. I really thought she was going to say, we need to get out of here. This isn't worth it. You've got your frame. Screw the bulb. Let's go. No. They turn it into a shooting gallery with arrows. It was thoroughly enjoyable, actually. I don't know, this new season of The Time Jump, the show feels different, and I can't put my finger on it. I can't. It's not just because Rick's gone. It would still feel like this were Rick here, I think. There is no way that's the last we're seeing of all of them and her mother. No way. They've not introduced Lydia and her mum and the rest of them for 2 episodes, and then for them to just walk out of the series. It's too quick. It's too easy. Henry's... He's not in love, but he's a teenager, and his hormones and his emotions will be doing somersaults, and at the same time he's trying to be a decent person, and he's trying to learn from Daryl, he's trying to learn from his mom, he's trying to learn from his second father Ezekiel as to what kind of man he's going to become, and he just can't live with it. And she can't live with it either, the deaf girl, whose name I don't know yet. I quite like her, actually. The only one I don't like is the younger black girl, her sister. I don't know why. She just... You know, you take an instant dislike to a character and you can't explain why. The last time I felt like this, I think it was Gregory. But then again, he showed and displayed exactly why you were supposed to hate him. She's not particularly done anything wrong. It's just... She always seems to just want to do what she wants to do and screw everything else. I don't know. Right, I'll be back. Episode 12 and 13 next week. I guess we'll be going on the trail with Daryl and catching up from there. The beginning of this episode threw me. They do like to do this. They throw in like a flashback. And sometimes they'll throw in a flashback and kind of edit it and give you a transition to show you it's a flashback. And then another time they'll just start an episode and not say a fucking thing. Which is why at the beginning I was like, why is Carol's hair short? Has she got it again? And then it clicked straight away in the minute we saw Jesus, obviously. Right then, all episodes available on YouTube playlist as always. I'm sure you know all this stuff by now. I don't want to have to keep saying it, but I put the graphics on. I tell you, for anyone who is new here, and if you are, welcome to the channel. I would appreciate if you are enjoying the Walking Dead reactions and Fear Walking Dead, plenty of series on this channel. Don't forget to hit the sub if you haven't. And what I was basically saying is, if you want to watch uncut versions, check the link in the description. That will take you over to Patreon. Until then, I will see you for 2 episodes again next week. See you for the next one. Take care.